All right, we're on walkabout in Nairn, Fishertown, with the Lost Canadiens at the Sundancer here on the beach. Spectacular views, guys.
So nice.
So we've got Kathleen, Ben, and Benj. Is it Benj? Am I pronouncing it right, Ben? So you're the only non-West Coaster.
Yeah.
Would that be right in this ensemble?
Yeah.
Tell us about where you're from yourself.
I'm from Peterborough, Ontario. I'm living in Shawville, Quebec.
And you say it Peterborough, you don't say Peterburg.
Yeah, no, Peterborough.
Oh, they do?
And Peterborough, all the streets are like...
Are they all English?
All the pronunciations are like so wrong in Peterborough. Like Monaghan, like instead of Monaghan.
Yes.
What else? Like everything in Peterborough,
It's phonetic.
except Monaghan.
Yeah.
I don't know South Monaghan.
Yeah.
That's the school I went to. Peterborough. Yeah.
So what manner of town is that? Is it a
It's
city size?
Small city. It's an hour and a half from Toronto. It was like a pretty quiet, small city, really. But it always had a strong music and art scene.
Yeah,
it has a university, so that's probably why. So yeah, a lot of people come out of Peterborough musically.
Move to Toronto or move to Quebec?
Well, no, I don't know. Yeah, move away, but I always thought a lot of touring musicians come out of Peterborough because it's rural enough that people have to drive cars, unlike Toronto where people don't have vehicles or whatever.
Yeah.
Like it's not a dense city where people can't have vehicles.
Thank you.
You have to like have a vehicle and get out, right? So that's why. Thank you.
Thank you. Cool. And when did you first get out?
I don't know, like I started doing it right out of high school, so I started traveling 20 years ago.
Excellent. First time in Scotland?
Yeah.
Hey, I love that. Impressions from the point of view of a Canadian, first time in Scotland?
Yeah, I love the towns. I love the chimneys. Can't stop looking at the chimneys. Like the buildings and stuff. So nice to be here for that. The weather. I mean, back home right now, they have like so much snow, and it's like probably -20.
It's a good time to be.
So I'm actually just loving the weather, the climate.
It's balmy today, eh? Yeah, thanks for your music, man. I've really enjoyed getting to know some of your songs, and I'll do my best to get to know a lot more. And you've got a home in the Highlands next time you come back. You don't have to drag these guys along. Jude's doing the dragging, no, Kathleen?
Yeah.
Tell us why. Why is this all come together?
Well, I was invited.
Kathleen
over here.
Nisbet. Yeah.
Yeah, I was invited over here to work on a new play by a young playwright from Edmonton, Alberta, who was here kind of for a research workshop for a new play that's Ty Grauman.
Yeah.
And so she invited me along to work on composing some music and researching some music in the Highlands. And of course, I thought of my old pals, Rowland and others.
Thank you for that, yeah. Because we've done a bit of pieces around.
Yeah.
You've actually been the extent of the Highlands all the way up to Dunnet Head. And we did a Lighthouse concert back in the day. You've been to the festival as well, Belladrum, of course. With your band Viper Central.
Yes.
Before we move on, talk to Ben and why this has come together.
Yeah.
How are Viper Central? What's happening?
Doing good. They were a couple of them are in a play at home right now, so they weren't available this time around. Right. But also, we still playing gigs.
Still get maybe the odd festival.
Yeah.
Come to Europe.
Getting
records out.
I'm hoping to get something new out in the next year or so, and maybe come back here with the band or a version of the band in 2027. So.
I can't wait to see the let's talk to Ben about the play itself. How was that experience putting the play?
Oh, that was just Kathleen.
Oh, you came in late-ish,
didn't
you? Yeah.
And then Benj and I arrived just at the tail end of it. Benj got here in time to perform on the night out.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're two gigs into this tour.
Yeah.
As well. When did you meet Kathleen? We'll come back to that conversation.
Oh, Kathleen and we've been playing music together forever. We kind of came up at a similar time in Vancouver and formed bands, and there was a lot of kind of cross-pollination.
It's such a vibe. I mean, I haven't been yet. I'm hoping that this is an inspiration for me to come and visit you.
Oh, please do. Yeah.
That's the problem is so many people. It's not a problem. I love it. All my North American friends say, well, if you're ever there, come and visit us. Yeah. And I do. And sometimes I'll stay. So watch out. Put a lock on the fridge, whatever. Can't wait, guys. Can't wait. Hopefully we're doing online and in this little town festival of songwriting with a view to raising funds to help me get back on the road at the moment. So the fact that you've come at this time kind of ticks all the boxes. It's like, okay, maybe the cosmos is still smiling on me, although I don't feel it smiling too much. Well, certainly not in that van of mine. Anyway, we've got to get that sorted. And the one in Canada, we've got one in Canada as well, so hopefully we'll be able to get across the Rockies. It's in Toronto. So the play, Kathleen. Give us a rough outline of what's happening there, because you're of Métis stock, aren't you?
Yes, my mother's side of this family, I'm Métis on my mom's side, and I'm doing a lot of Métis music in this play. There'll be some Scottish music as well, and it's going to be it's kind of a little bit about the story of the relationship between the Scottish men who came over to Canada and Métis women.
It's new in my understanding what the Métis actually are, but it's a fascinating history. It's probably older than Canada, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Tell us some of the background.
Well, to sum it up, I guess there was just when some of the first settlers came from Scotland and from France.
Yeah, voyageurs
exactly, and trappers.
And trappers.
Mm-hmm. They were kind of in the western part of Canada.
Explorers, European explorers, but there's people there already. What a surprise!
Yeah, it's shocking. But yes, a lot of these Scottish and French men settled and married Indigenous women, and so eventually, what happened was they kind of the people that were mixed formed their own culture and their own communities because they weren't really accepted with either side. So they kind of formed their own
either side.
Their own culture, and then as Canada was expanding into the West,
you were sold out,
Métis
though, weren't you?
resisted.
The Métis were sold out.
Yeah.
They were. Come on, let's just face it.
Yeah.
And it was very Scottish as well, because it was a Hudson Bay Company that sold your land from underneath you.
Yeah.
Is that in this?
No. Well, the play is really more of just it's kind of based on a Shakespeare Romeo and Juliet kind of thing, but it's kind of centered around the Battle of Batoche, so it's sort of a smaller piece of the story. It's a small piece of the story. And
the battle was that with the Canadian? Was that with the British Empire, the Canadian government, or the American government? Because you had battles with all of them.
This was the Canadian government at the time, which and
supported
Canada consisted.
By the British.
It was supported by the British, and it was the area that was considered Canada at that time is now Ontario, Quebec.
Right.
But at that Manitoba was not yet part of Canada, and Saskatchewan.
So they were trying to make it that way. And what was your leader? Louis Riel. You've got some Riel in your blood as well.
Yeah, my grandmother is a Riel, so we have that name
from that family, or just through the name.
We're connected somehow. Yeah, we're connected. It's. I mean, there's a.
It's kind of. I get the feeling that the Canadians government, even now, feel wrong about what happened to the Métis.
Yeah, I think there's been a lot. They're trying to repair some things, but you know, it's still not
a strong history.
Yeah.
Well, you know, we're in the middle of the Highlands. I think the British government have still got a lot to do to repair what happened here.
Yeah.
And a lot of the Scots that got to Canada was basically Highland folk that were looking for something to do, to escape, actually, a way to live. We found that in Canada.
Yeah.
So, are you going to come back for the play? Will the play happen?
I think that is
You read it through?
Hope. Yeah, we did like a reading of it. We did sort of a presentation of it. They worked a lot on the script during this workshop period, developing some of the characters and learning more about the Scottish history and how it connected with Canada.
Yeah.
So I think the script is now still just being workshopped a little more, and probably Ty will then move into sort of a production phase at some point in the next year or so. And hopefully,
and a cross-pollination of Canadian cultural funding and Scottish cultural funding.
Yeah, I think if they can put together some funding and bring it here, they would.
Well, let's hope it brings you both back as well.
I hope so, yeah.
Yeah, lovely. Yeah. Well, it's been great having you guys. Ben, have you been to Scotland?
No, it's my first time to Scotland. Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Now, here, I mean, we don't live by expectations, but is it the way that you had imagined?
I tried
in
to
any way
come in with an open mind, but I would say, nevertheless, it has exceeded my expectations.
Oh, thank you.
It's fantastic. The landscape is so gorgeous. Reminds me a little bit of parts of Canada.
You're getting close to. It's getting close to some part of the Rockies, but I mean, these mountains were bigger than the Rockies.
Yeah.
They're just older and more worn down.
Yeah, it's amazing to think.
And it's the same rock as the Appalachians and the East Coast. That was all part of the Pangean backbone, and that went right the way up East Coast Canada as well, which is probably more in Benj's part of the world.
But I think a lot about the landscape here in terms of songs, you know, the traditional songs that came out of these places, where, you know, where the land is embedded in the stories that are embedded in the songs in a really beautiful way. So that's given me a lot to kind of reflect on.
I bet you.
The ways in which those stories have been passed on, you know, particularly through song, all around the world. You know, everywhere where people went from these places, bringing songs with them.
Yeah. Well, and what Kathleen was saying about the Métis experience, the fact that the tradition of the music as well as the songs is so strong with the songs. Yeah.
Absolutely.
And the songs travel. Yeah. People travel.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
Yeah.
It's unnatural not to, I think.
Yeah. I would agree.
Yeah. It would seem so. I think you guys are the ones that wouldn't stop when farming was invented. You just kept going, bringing the lore from town to town. It's the Emigrants' Trail, isn't it?
Yeah, very much so. Very much so.
And the Highland clearances did. It's basically country music, and it's country music you're doing, eh? You're a country band.
Well,
we all do different kinds of
band,
music,
but
no, but the two of you just, I mean, you sang.
We have played a lot a country music together.
You played Leuven Brothers
we
last
did
night.
some country music, that's true.
Yeah, but we have
You yodeled and everything. Come
That's
on.
true.
That is true. We did get into some country music last night as well.
We did, yeah.
I love country music.
Yeah.
I played a lot.
Yeah.
But I'm just as interested in other kinds of, you know, songs that are coming out of oral traditions of all kinds.
Yeah.
Which I include country music in, even though it's, of course, has a commercial form.
And country music wouldn't be country music without it's lowland Scots in this occasion, getting the Appalachians and mixing with African music.
Absolutely.
Wouldn't be rock and roll.
Absolutely,
We wouldn't have rock and roll
and there's some
without that.
indigenous elements there as well.
So there is.
As well as Irish and
Yeah.
French and other kinds of things. This real mixing pot.
I think the French side of things was fascinating to me because being a fan of Cajun music, I haven't got to New Orleans and finding that source, I found that there was another source. And that might well be obviously the Voyageurs from France, having such an influence on the Métis music as well.
Yeah.
Fascinating. It's, so great. Thanks for coming, bringing all that with you.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, lovely. So we should just cap off with saying where you're all heading for.
Right, so we're going to make a stop in Dunkeld. We're going to play in Montaigne on Thursday.
Is that a house concert?
No, it's at the George Pub.
Yeah, tomorrow's a wonderful. Tonight is a wonderful boat road session. So I'll try to get this.
Yes, we're gonna
try to get this up tonight. That's in one of the best. It is the home of traditional music. Tay Bank Hotel. Dougie McLean founded it a few years back as well. Great place for music. And on a Wednesday night is bluegrass and old-timey. And you're in good hands tonight. I wish I could go. Money Ive is.
That's Thursday.
Is that a wee art centre?
No, it's the George Pub.
Oh wow!
With Sarah Jane Scouten
Scouten.
sitting with us.
She's from Vancouver and now lives in Scotland.
Fantastic songwriter.
I need to find out more about her.
Yeah, she's great.
Yeah.
And then Saturday we'll be in Aberdeen. Afternoon show at the Bowling Club.
All right.
And then Sunday we'll be back in Dunkeld for the Hall.
Great. Well, I hope you get a good chance to have a look around Dunkeld. I mean, history of Scotland started there.
Oh, wow.
As a nation. Yeah.
Wow.
And continues. All right. Well, happy trails, guys. That's all I can say. Thank you very much for being here. And we'll catch you.
Coming back. We're seeing you over there.
Well, I've made that a mission, and this festival just might, if the stars are aligned, get me to Vancouver to see you in the summer. So we are midst of the winter and spring songwriter season here on iMtv with three of the finest songwriters and archivists. You're archivists of the forum as well. So long may that last, and more strength to your instruments and your elbows. Your fiddle playing elbows.
Season 2 carries you. sweet eyes.